Hey YouTube, this is Citrine Princess. I'm back. I know I've been away for a minute, but I have tons of updates. And this message is near and dear to my heart because I was on a self-love journey. I'm still on one, but I have lots of exciting stuff to share. So I'm going to get ready and then we'll get into it. So the intro, Worth a Million, is now on Apple Music, Spotify, and it's now on SoundCloud. And it's also now on the radio in Ghana. It's on the radio in LA and Atlanta. So if you haven't heard it, check it out. I'm going to play the track on SoundCloud and get started.
Damn, bro. All you gotta do, give me a call.
I don't know how to skip it.
Talk to me. This motherfucker, talk your shit to these folks. Yeah. Really for the projects, though. Not really sure what else to say. Lately, I don't even know how to pay. Lately, I'm tripping on baby girl pockets and lazy, and I'm trying to eat today. Yeah, I've been writing these letters and telling my brothers I'm sorry, I love them okay. My mom been tripping and telling me call the cow, and I did not used to that. I come from the place we come from the stand and scared, but these are my brothers.
I feel like the lighting is not that great.
Don't care if you gonna trip, we can throw hands, we should chips. Yeah, I don't need work no more to put in my days and my cloud on the floor. Bitches so clean, I got money like clothes. Until I die, we doing the most. Niggas be hating and rocking the boat. They don't know how we stay in the floor. We just be pushing the pen on the floor. We just be tight in the pen, you know. Yeah, I just woke up like this. Girl, I don't need nothing else. Whatever I do, whatever I do. Yeah, money will make it so. So I feel like I'm worth a million. Yeah, I feel like I'm worth a million. Yeah, I feel like I'm worth a million. Yeah, but baby, you worth it all. But baby, you worth it all. But baby, you worth it all. Yeah, baby, you worth it. Oh, wait, baby, you worth it. Maybe I really should lay back in this sofa and let.
All right. So that's the intro. Now it played on the radio in different cities and lots of updates. I have a new banner, a new logo. It's a new year, it's a new me. And if you've been in the spiritual community for a minute, you know that they associate springtime with the new year. So it's Aries season. I'm rocking my crown with the red gems. I got my dragon's blood jasper and I'm ready to go. But yeah, I had those updates. The intro is now playing in LA, Atlanta, and Ghana. I still can't believe that. I've been working with influencers, doing things that I never thought that I would do when I didn't love myself. So that's today's message. Trying to burn my sage. Gonna sage my deck and get ready for this new year, this new energy, this new messages for the collective. So today's message is about loving yourself. So when I was younger, like I'm in my early 30s now, but when I was in my I thought I was cute in high school, but college did a number on me. Like in my early 20s, that was my awkward phase. Like, and I wanted to get back to that point where I loved myself, but I didn't know how to get there. Like I was depressed, I had anxiety, and my hair was falling out, my skin didn't glow. It was just one a good time. And when I left home for the first time, when I turned 24, I was depressed. I was down bad. My hair was falling out. I was like, God, please show me. I literally prayed. I asked God to show me, like, God or spirit or whatever you believe in, like, please show me how to love myself. And if you love yourself, like how you feel about yourself, that reflects to other people. So during the time when I didn't love myself, I was depressed, anxious. I had real bad social anxiety. Like how I'm talking to y'all right now, I wouldn't have been able to do that during my awkward phase. Like I thought loving yourself was impossible. But now I know it really is possible. But when I didn't, so I came from a toxic household. And so because I had a toxic, like my toxic dad tore me down, I didn't love myself. So when other people, like I read a hypergamy book and it even said, don't even tell people you've been in toxic relationships because then they think, okay, that person treated her bad, so then I can treat her bad. And so because I was in a toxic relationship, because my parents were toxic and I wasn't healed from it. Like my dad was toxic, he tore me down, and I wasn't healed from that. Then I attracted toxic people. I ended up getting into a toxic friendship after I left home. But the ironic part was I was already on my self love journey along the way. So once like friendship got toxic, I was able to get out and then continue my healing journey. And I remember like when I started to love myself, that irritated it. You will irritate other people's demons. That's what all I'm gonna say. Like I started going to the gym, eating healthier. At one point, I was working with a personal trainer, like stuff I never thought I would do. Like when I first left home, like I'm big now because quarantine hit. So like I lost like 30 pounds. I was going on walks, listening to upbeat music. I ended up getting into positive affirmations, and something just told me to look up ways how to get in touch with your inner goddess. The temperance card looks like a goddess, doesn't she? And there was just something that made me just wear skirts and go on walks and do stuff I enjoy and just get into my feminine energy because like with this modern society, it is hard. I'm not gonna lie. Like we're trained, especially as women, to hate our bodies, hate how we look, compare ourselves to other people. So loving yourself is hard, and people are gonna call you cocky. And sometimes loving yourself is not glamorous. Sometimes going to the doctor, it's cutting out junk food. But I had fun with it. Like I just thought like I'm doing things my ancestors couldn't do. Like I was working with a personal trainer. I've got massages, I've done facials, like I've done bougie things, and it was all in the name of self love and self care. Because when you're not feeling good, sometimes you attract the wrong people. And I got the cards for what spirit wants to say. I didn't even have to shuffle. For loving yourself, the sun. When you love yourself, you're in that sun energy, brightness, positivity, happiness. Like those times when I went for a walk by myself and I went on my self love journey, I felt happy. Like the sun card. I got three of cups, celebration, three of pentacles. The number three has a spiritual meaning, like Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Like three is like I don't know, that's somebody's angel number is 333 or something like that, because three of cups, three of pentacles came out. But when you love yourself, that's when you attract the right people. That's when, for some reason, King of Wands came out. That means someone needs to love themselves to make their own magic or bring the right person into their life. He's holding a book that's like, it's like knowledge. Because self love is knowledge, is power. Because I see a lot of women in these toxic, all on social media, in these toxic relationships. And it's because they don't love themselves. Seven of Cups, seven is a lucky number. Maybe somebody's angel number is 7733. Let me get this. 7733. And that's somebody's angel number because all these threes keep coming out. But yeah, loving myself. I was able to get out, get away from home, learn how to take care of myself. And it gave me the guts. Loving myself gave me the guts to go to therapy after I got out of that toxic relationship. Got therapy for the toxic relationship, and then a year after I got out of the toxic relationship, I ended up getting therapy about my relationship with my dad. Because what happens is if you don't heal those wounds, and I'm going to do another expanded video on father wounds, but if you don't heal those wounds that your parents caused and they hurt you, you'll keep attracting people like that toxic parent. Then you can end up hurting yourself even more. That's why I tell people to learn to love themselves. That's the message for today. As I'm drinking matcha, because I just feel like if I didn't learn to love myself, that was gonna end me. Like I felt when I didn't love myself, life just felt so miserable, so heavy. But I just remember I was taking a bath, like doing my. Now I have spa days every Sunday, but I didn't know how to take care of myself at first. But I just remember like the sun energy. Like I just remember I was taking a bath when I started my self-love journey. And I remember I just hugged myself and I felt warm and I smiled a little bit. And I was like, wow, that's what loving yourself feels like. It feels like the warmth of the sun. Like it's really healing. And I just wish that everyone could get to that point, but it's hard. It's really hard. I would be lying if I said it wasn't, but I just really prayed. You have to do things that make you feel good and be around people that make you feel good. Hold on. I'm gonna get this. This deck is new too. It's an oracle deck. Spears. I am stronger than yesterday. My loneliness ain't killing me no more. I am stronger. This deck is really cool. I was reading the book when I first got it. I'm gonna cleanse it as well. Like I just feel strongly about this because learning to love myself. Like I really feel like it saved my life. I'm gonna sage this. I'm gonna cleanse this deck, cleanse the energy. Yoga's really healing. I forgot the name of this pose. But when I was reading the book for this deck, I found out Britney Spears actually started yoga in the 2010s. Yoga's really healing, really restorative. Back bends and inversions are good. Doing art is healing. Even the back of these cards is really pretty. And I love this deck. Like it really like shows Britney Spears' artistry, and it shows her in a positive light, which the media can be really tough, has been really tough on her. So it's interesting to see this deck. I need to shuffle it. I got the record breaker. Yeah, when you love yourself, you become legendary. The ringleader. When you love yourself, you can step into that energy of a leader. The showstopper. I think this was Toxic Era when she wore this. Somebody needs to hear that. When you love yourself, no, this is not Toxic Era. When you love yourself, you become a showstopper. You become an unstoppable force. It's really empowering. Here we go. This is Toxic Era, the siren. That's been popular on TikTok too. How to tap into your siren energy. How do you tap into your femme fatale energy, your goddess energy, your feminine energy? That's going to help you so much to learn how to love yourself. This deck is fun. Oops, I did it again. The Space Princess. Yeah, like, isn't this pretty? This is the spotlight. Because sometimes when you don't love yourself, you end up being the side character instead of the main character. That was another thing. Like I quit a toxic job, ended up having a main character moment. Like when you love yourself, you become a light. You become the strong woman that you could always be. But yeah, it can really like loving yourself can really save you from people that treat you like crap. It can give you the strength to walk away. This is the movie star. Because when you're in your movie star main character moment, you're not going to take crap from people. It's a no. This is iconic, right? Yeah, this is a fun deck. It's pretty, it's fun. Very Libra rising. That's Britney Spears' rising sign. They always look like a trophy or a Barbie. Yeah, I really like this deck. In the back of it, pretty. Yeah, it's a snake charmer. Like when you're in your feminine energy, you're unstoppable. But yeah, some people needed to hear that because, oh yeah, being on your fitness. Like I had a glow up when I first left home. I was in the gym. Actually rode my bike everywhere and lost a lot of weight. And people were talking. So you never know who'll see when you get into your divine feminine energy and love yourself. You'll end up surprising yourself. I know I did. Be the badass that you never knew you could be. This is the bad chick card. But yeah, I just wanted to share a little bit about my journey and hopefully that'll encourage someone else. So if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe. Peace.